Hello sexy souls, welcome back to the channel, and we are doing what everyone has chosen this topic, which I'm kind of glad because I wanted to do it. I wasn't sure if people would be a little bit like, So before I go into talking about spirit guides and interdimensionals and all that kind of stuff, I want to just mention that I have revamped my website and it is up and running again. And when you're booking with me, it actually has a video there to show you how to book with me, because sometimes people get a little bit confused. And also I have a new option that I have been trying out for myself and I really like it. It's just with tarot cards, so it's a literal spread. I have my own system on how I read the cards, but I really loved it, and it's giving you a massive overview on where you're at, not just like present moment, past and future, and what you can move towards to change in the future and what's kind of already locked in. So yeah, if you want to, it's half price for right now. I just want to get a little bit of practice in with that spread. So if you want, you can book down below, and all my other options for booking as well, Zoom and everything, they are also down below as well. As you can see from the title, are you talking to your spirit guides or are you talking to another interdimensional? So when I say spirit guides, I think people are getting a little bit too aroused by the idea that they can talk to their spirit guides or see their spirit guides or get signs from their spirit guides. I don't have them doing these amazing things for me on a daily basis. That's usually once in a blue moon kind of thing. I have like experiences where I can see it in the physical, meaning like I'll notice that the signs are like really like in my face, or I will hear their conversation a little bit more, or I will just sensing them is the main thing for me. If I can just sense them around, I then just strike up a conversation. The way that I communicate with my guides is basically like a friend. It's like people who talk to God. They talk to God on a regular basis. They're basically like your best friend. They're the being that you can talk to and know that they've always got your back. It's unconditional love. You fuck up and you do something that you're like, uh-oh, talk to your spirit guides and they're like, well, what did you do wrong there? And it's sort of the way it goes. It's usually they question you, and there is a little bit of that banter, okay? Spirit guides are not like all holy and they don't have a personality. They most certainly do have a personality, and usually their personality is very close in connection to who you are as a person. You have a light side to spirit guides and you have a dark side to spirit guides, shadow side, okay? And both those light and dark aspects are for you to develop spiritually, okay? But there are interdimensional beings that have locked into a darker path and they've lost track of where they're supposed to go. So they're trying to reconnect into this world because this is where they lost it. They lost their way, and now they have to go down this darker path and wait for something to kind of give. But if they're going to keep continuing to steal energy and manipulate energy in the way that is the dark way, then they just continue down that dark path. But they don't get that. They need to open up to love. They need to open up to seeing that this is the right path forward, being your own alchemist and transmuting your own pain, not having other people do that for you. So that is what these beings do. They come in and use and abuse people, humans, and they try and use them to undo the things that they fucked up. If you want to connect with anything, connect to your guardians of light, guardian angels, okay? Light beings. When you're connecting to your guardians, they're the ones that are always there. They're there with you when you come in, and they're there with you when you're going out, and you can meet them again and be like, hey bro, how you doing? Fist bump. A lot of people just want to know how to connect with their guides, but they don't want it to be difficult. You have to clear out the shit before you can welcome in the guests. Your spirit guides are always around, but they're not always wanting to help you out. If they see that you're just sitting in your own misery, they don't really want to be around you. That's when you have to call out to your guardian angels. Your spirit guides are there to guide you. Your guardians are there to protect you. People are also thinking that their spirit guides or their star family are these aliens and stuff, and I'm just like, stop disassociating. Aliens are not coming to help you. It's your lesson. You came to undo that, okay? So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you keep going back to a certain addiction, it's because you haven't healed from it yet. And no one's going to do the healing for you. You have to go towards the things that are your comfort zone, and the things that are also, sometimes when the time will come, you will go towards the things that you're uncomfortable doing, because everything happens naturally when you know and can trust in yourself above everyone else. And that goes for anyone that is spreading any information, including myself, that has to do with spirituality, because spirituality is meant to be simple. It's meant to be individually different to everyone else, because it's your journey. Do I believe that there are certain people who communicate with interdimensionals? Yes. Are they all connecting with interdimensionals that are of the light? No. I listen and discern what I want to connect with. I leave the rest. Anyway, I could talk for hours about this topic. If you want me to continue making videos about spirit guides and connecting with them, etc., etc., leave some suggestions of like what you would want me to talk about in the future, or what reading you would want me to do regarding this, and I will try my best to get round to it. So before I show you the crystals for the pies, I just want to say that if you are feeling fear or paranoia, or you just don't feel like you should be here, don't be here. Take what I said in the intro and just work with that and move along, okay? And see how you feel. I'm not here to tell you that your spirit guides are not your spirit guides. This is a tarot reading, and this is just for you to feel if it fits and sits right with you, okay? Also, if you are feeling paranoia, or if you are feeling fear, then you shouldn't be trying to connect with anything outside of yourself. Why are you pressuring yourself to connect with spirit guides as well? When you're connecting with spirit guides, you're shedding skin. You're becoming someone new, because you're seeking to experience some new wisdom that the universe can teach you. And when you're doing that, when you're opening up to communicating with something external from your own unique essence, your own spirit, you can run into other things that are not of the light. And when you step outside of your old self and you go into a new version, and you're like, what's next for me to learn about? That's when all eyes on you. They're like, oh, look, wanting to talk. But if you're not ready to talk, you just think you're ready. That's part of the mistake that I see a lot, is people think they're ready before they're ready. And that's why we go through these lessons, because it's to teach us to learn how to discern anyway. So it's not, either way, it's a win-win, because yeah, it was a shit experience, but you win because you learn through it. But also, I'm here to sort of speak my truth as well. So what's the harm in sharing this if it's going to help someone get back on their feet and get their life going in another direction? But yeah, we will get into the reading now. They're not going to be too long. These are just going to be quick messages for you to go off of, okay? So for group number 1, we have this lovely heart. Group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. So when you have chosen your crystal and you're ready to go, the timestamp is down below in the description box, and I will see you in a second. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. So we are going to, I'm going to just sort of tune in to my own self here a little bit first. Okay, I'm getting a strong yes, that you are connecting to some form of spirit guide. It could, like I said, it could be a spirit, it could be a spirit guide in the form of an animal, could be whatever, angel, but I am getting a sense that this being is definitely here. This being is here. I'm not sure if they're there for the long run or they're just here temporarily, but one thing that I am picking up is that they are here to help you have mental focus, or also to help some of you with your mental health. They are the guardian angel that, or they're the spirit guide. Some of them some of you are connecting into your guardian angel energy. So become more open to that. Like if you listen to the intro, become more fun and friendly with this energy, because not everybody, but some of you know that like this is the energy you've always sort of spoke to. Okay, this is the being that you've always spoke to. But I am definitely seeing that this energy is very good at forcing away anything that is not welcome. So it sort of feels to me like it's a guardian angel. Confirmation. I just want to look at that card because that came out like shooting. It is. Okay, we're getting a lot of clarity on the guardian angel energy. I just want to make sure of that. Yes. So another thing here, we have this, why this spirit guide, I'm just going to call it spirit guide now for now, because it's not everyone's guardian angel, but why this spirit guide is in your life is to really help you sort of clear out the things that have not been making you feel like you are worthy of taking the next step. And taking the next step is kind of difficult, but in the long run, it's going to be worth celebrating. But with the 10 of Wands, it's sort of like your spirit guides are sort of kind of pushing you to getting the work done. So getting you kind of motivated to sort of clear out the things that don't serve you anymore. Okay, so this is really, really good. I'm hearing that some of you are working in the wrong industry or the wrong career path as well. Or you're getting help from the wrong industry or the wrong practitioner. So maybe you've been in spirituality and you've been getting help from some sort of a spiritual leader or something like that. Maybe your guides are sort of being like, they're not for you anymore. They might have been for you, not that there's anything wrong with that spiritual leader, but then maybe they're just not right for you anymore, and they're not, this person's mindset is not your mindset anymore. Your mindset and your belief systems maybe have changed, so you might have to, some of the stuff that you've learned, you might have to unlearn. Could be that. Yes, I'm hearing that very strongly. One last message. Yes. Okay, you know why this energy is around you. Why are you communicating with this energy? It's because you're starting to understand that what's blocking you is this thing that you have to feel like you need to be like everybody else and pretend to enjoy and have fun all the time. And you're sort of like, it's all fake. Like everybody's kind of playing on this whole social media stuff a little bit too much. And your spirit guides are like, you know, it is all fake. I'm more real than that. And I'm the one that you can't see. That's kind of the thing that I'm getting from that, okay? So even though you can't see your spirit guides and you're seeing on social media all these people looking like they're having this glamorous life or that they know how to do things spiritually, it's a bit of a lie. It's part of the illusion. So really connecting in with this energy and having more of a conversation and treating it more of a friend is the way you want to go, because you're going to have way more fun. And yeah. Okay, so I want to take one from this deck. We got the 3 of Pentacles. So some of you maybe want to work with herbs or herbalism or something along those lines, just because I'm seeing that there. Because this 3 of Pentacles is about working with, and then this is herbs. So that's where I'm getting that from. So your spirit guides might be showing you different herbs or different ingredients to sort of help you with, your body isn't working the way you want it to. Okay, people in this group number 1, you're feeling like there's something not right. So you're seeking help or guidance maybe from a practitioner again, maybe. And it's just nothing's vibing with you. Okay, people are telling you to try all these things and these things are not working. Maybe just communicating with this spirit guide and asking them like, what, can you show me something? And then just pay attention then to see what happens. Because yeah, I do feel like this energy wants you to work on talking to your body rather than talking to other people who have no clue how to actually communicate with their own self. Okay, now one of these. We have watch a movie. Okay, so we have watch a movie. This might be that maybe you want to watch some sort of a documentary. You want to watch. I'm actually hearing watch. I'm hearing watch a movie on a character that you feel is connected to you. Okay, because your spirit guides sort of weirdly. Not everybody agrees with movies. I know, I get it. This is another thing that if we watch TV, we're going to lower our vibration, and I don't believe in that. But you know, watching a movie and looking for signs and sort of things that are hidden within the movie is a really fun thing to do. Okay, so watching a movie and sort of thinking on a character that you feel that is kind of close to you in personality, or they have a similar life to you, and just seeing like what's happening in the movie, because I feel like there will be a message there for you, group number 1. But yeah, that is all I have for you, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a comment down below, and I will talk to you in the future. Goodbye. Hello, everyone that chose this crystal here. Okay, so I'm going to just shuffle cards and tune into my own energy and just pick up on what I am picking up on. It's weird, but I'm seeing an image of someone putting on their shoes or sandals or something, and they're in a rush. And your shoes are sort of it's showing me symbolically that the shoes are dirty, they're broken, there's the laces are dirty, and or they don't have time. It's like you don't have time to do your laces, and you're literally like walking around in sandals, or you're walking around in Crocs or something like that. Doesn't have to be literally. So now, taking the shoe symbology away, what I'm seeing is that you're working really hard, or you're always, and if it's not to do with work, you're always feeling in a rush. You're always feeling pressured to, everything feels like hasty and impatient, and like something could happen if you don't get there and you don't be there on time, or it's just a panicky energy. Now, how I'm already feeling about this is that whatever you have felt like you were communicating with is linked to this energy. So if you've been meditating or connecting with a guide or anything like that, this is not a spirit guide. This is something that is telling you what you want to hear, making you feel like you need to live up to a certain standard, and that you're not, keeping up with everyone else. And if you don't keep up with everyone else, you're going to get lost. This spirit guide as well is spirit guide. It's not a spirit guide. So this is a basic lower astral being. That's what I'm getting more so. So it's an interdimensional being that is from the lower astral. So you might wake up and feel like you're in between. You're kind of juggling the astral world and the physical world, okay? So that could be something that you may be experiencing. And another thing that I'm sort of seeing is you maybe have someone in your life that is, I feel like you're really wanting to protect and look after someone who is not really sure about where they want to go in life, and you are sort of trying to be the person that guides them as much as you can. You're trying to be a spirit guide for someone that you're close to. It could be a son, it could be a younger brother, it could be your partner, but you are trying to be the person that helps them financially get on their feet, or sort of pushing them to succeed in some way. And what this is this energy is having fun with the panic and the forcing and the pressure and the success. Like, it's like, come on, we need to be successful, we need to work our ass off. Now, I do believe in certain times of being in a slump that people do need to get up and work their ass off. you guys are the ones that have the fire energy. You have the energy to transform. But what you need to start learning to do is to not try and burn yourself out by helping others. So trying to transform other people's life or trying to do everything for everyone else before you figure out what you need to do for yourself. Start learning how to be more present with yourself and actually taking the time to sit and relax. Because for me, I need more of your energy to sort of get going. Whereas for you, it's like you're using your energy to help people, but you don't know why. Okay, yes. So why this energy is around you? Because it wants your abundance. Okay, we have the abundance card. And I'm pretty sure that is it's the Three of Cups. I thought it was Pentacles. So this is the Three of Cups. You must be someone who is attracting a very fun life for yourself. So your life looks really good to them. Okay? Your life is really good. Your life is exactly the way it's supposed to be, but without the interference from this energy. Okay? So this spirit guide is not a spirit guide, like I said. So what you want to do is you want to get back on track and enjoying life again, but slowing down. Okay? What can you do to sort of... Now, I don't really like to tell people how to do rituals and stuff like that. Not yet. I'm figuring out a way to share my message with magic and stuff. So I'm not really sure, but for you, let me see what. I'll just say what I see. Defeat. Okay. So what I'm seeing with this card, it's defeat, and anyone that wants to do this spell can do this. I am just telling you, this is just, I channel spells. So I just see something and then I explain how to do it. So this is, I've never done this before in my life, but this is what I see for group number 2. So what you can do is you have to call it out and basically speak into existence that this being has been defeated, it's been taken out, time to go, you're no longer welcome, blah blah blah. You write it down on a piece of paper, you speak it out as well. So you can write it down on a piece of paper, but also speak your anger and frustration. Let that energy out. That's not yours anymore. Speak it out, that frustration, let go of it, and then scrunch it up into a ball, and you can like stab a needle through it and like just leave it in a place that is dark and isolated, I'm hearing. I don't know why, but it just feels like leaving it somewhere that's dark so that this energy cannot find you. Whenever you feel like the time is right, your life has changed, your life has moved on, and time has healed everything, that's when you want to go and burn the piece of paper. Take out the needle and burn it and let it go. So that's something that you could do. Or you can just do whatever you think is right for you. The power of the mind is all you need, really. Okay, some of you can do that. Just literally write your emotions down and just burn it. If you don't want to do the, like, it's weird, I thought I saw a light. If you don't want to do the, you know, leaving it in a dark corner thing, you can just burn it straight away. It's whatever you want to do. I'm just giving you ideas. Well, my guides are giving you ideas. Half the time I don't know where these ideas come from. But yeah, there you go. That's that. So yeah, that is all I have for you, group number 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. And we are going to, I'm just going to shuffle cards here as we go first. Seeing popcorn, weird. I'm seeing someone on the couch eating popcorn or eating crisps or chips or whatever you call them. Just snacks, basically. I don't know who this is, but I'm feeling disappointment. Either disappointment in yourself, feeling like you're lazy, the word, feeling like you're lazy or someone in your life is being lazy, and their actions is very, yeah, got King of Cups reversed. So I don't know who this King of Cups is, but it's reversed. So someone is just unmotivated. Someone is, when I see the King of Cups reversed, I feel like everything is too out of control. What I mean by out of control, it's just like a big flood. I just see it as sort of being like everything is sort of out of control. Everything kind of was let go and flow in whatever way it wanted to, and now everything just seems like it's flooded and no one's sort of dealing with it. So the water's a little dirty, okay? Water's a little dirty, a little stagnant. The water has moved, the emotions have went to a place and they've just settled. But because they have settled, it just doesn't mean that it's good, that things have just sort of calmed down, okay? So something needs to be brought up or spoken about, okay? So this is that King of Cups. I am getting that for some of you, this is a situation where this is the energy that is around this King of Cups. I don't feel, let me just clarify, I don't actually feel that this is a reading for your spirit guides. Actually, let's see, for your spirit guides, what are we getting? Yeah, your spirit guides are knowing that you're going through a little bit of a tough time, and out of certain spiritual laws, they are having to take a step back so that you can sort of process and go through this change naturally. So they're not allowed to interfere with this. That's what spirit guides do. They don't interfere. But yeah. A message for this King of Cups reversed. High Priestess. Okay. Whoever this King of Cups is, they are not fooling anybody anymore. And this has to be brought up. If they keep doing the whole I'm fine while, you know, laying on the couch all day or not getting out of bed or just everything sort of being all over the place, if they're not going to sort that out, the High Priestess is going to sort of come in. The High Priestess for me is, she comes in quick and she comes in fast and she just turns it around 360. So it's like the spirit guides and then it's like the High Priestess. The High Priestess, she's like the manager. She comes in when people don't know what way they're going. They don't know what direction they're going in life. They're completely lost. They're completely oblivious to what's real and what's not real. So the High Priestess is coming in and she's just basically trying to redirect it, because a lot of people, maybe including you who's watching this, are not so happy about the actions that the person of interest is taking, okay? So they so someone in your life that is important to you is facing their own inner demons. Now, what can you do to help that? You can sort of just be there for them. There's nothing you can really do, but with you are very much connected to your own guides. I don't even think that you're the type of person to really I feel like you're sort of too lazy to communicate with your guides. You're sort of the person who just likes to get up and go and take action, take the day by the balls and just go. Okay? So I don't feel like you're the type of person to just sit down and just talk to your guides. That's what I'm picking up. But you have your guides around you all the time. You're very much in the right direction. You're on the right path. There's nothing to worry about. But don't worry about the people that you love and care about. They will find their way back. There will soon be a point where the plug is pulled and the dirty bathtub water can get away and be released. Okay? There's just someone in your life that has emotions that are bottled up at the minute, and they're just finding it hard to face what's sitting there because the water's getting a little stanky now. It's getting a little bit stale. It's, you know, there's mold growing, and that's their emotions. So there has to be a turning point, and she's coming in for a good reason, okay? So this is one of those things that you don't really have to worry about. Pile number 3, that's what I'm getting. Yes. 10 of Pentacles. Everything is going to be fine. If this is a family member or if this is something to do with your partner and you're worried about where your family's going, everything is going to be okay. Just some things you don't understand. And I'm going to get a message from your guides for this. Ooh, one just fell out. I love that. 2 of Cups. Okay, so definitely this is someone very close to you. Let's just be obvious, okay? Because it's Two of Cups. What's really going to start feeling like it's back to normal again is the conversation is sort of going to start flowing in a way that is a little bit strange, because it's like the way that they used to be, but also very much different, because you're seeing a new layer to them. So that's what's coming. That's what you need to look forward to. Again, this is the Two of Cups, okay? We have the Two of Cups here behind him. So once he, she, whoever this King of Cups is, once they get through whatever it is that they're going through and face certain habits that they've had to escape, once they've faced all of that, that's when things are going to move very quickly, and they're being watched out for, because this feels like a little bit more of a SOS kind of situation. And that's why we have the High Priestess here. The High Priestess is going to show them the way. So everything is going to be fine. You have nothing to worry about. Yeah, one last card for you, group number 3. A massage. So what you can go and do is go have a massage. I need that. I feel like maybe you need a massage because your shoulders are sore, because that's something I've been experiencing. So if you resonate with my body, that's a message for you, okay? Or some sort of like foot therapy, or like just getting your feet or your toenails painted or something along those lines of something to do with your hands or your feet or your back, okay? But yeah, that is all I have for you, group number 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a comment down below, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Okay, hello, group number 4. So I have actually already pulled cards for you, but then my phone did something very strange. I don't know what happened. It just stopped and put up a thing saying it was giving me a tip on how to record on the camera, which I don't understand why it was doing that, because that's never happened in its whole life that's been with me. And then I went to check to see if it just recorded, and it didn't record. And then it wouldn't let me go into the camera app. It kept glitching out. So I don't know what that was about. But yes, we're going to move on. So I was shuffling here. I got another card. This energy feels very serious. So that's the first thing I want to say. But you are definitely connecting to a spirit guide of some sorts. This one is not here for a long time. This is one that is here to be like, let's get us on the right track. I understand where you are, but I also don't really care because you need to get here. So this is really, really good. It's a very loving, caring, and compassionate energy. That is no bullshit, okay? It's like a really good boss that if you're on the right side of them, they will love you forever. If you're on the wrong side of them, you don't want to be, basically. That's sort of the energy. Because I have judgment, and I have justice, and I have the Emperor. So this is a very serious energy. And we also have the Six of Swords. So what I'm seeing from this, it's all good. It's great, actually, that you want to be successful and that you want to take your whole life in a whole new direction. But you're sort of, what I'm hearing, loving the idea of going down this path because you think that that is the way to the light, that this is the way out, this is the way that it's supposed to be, this is the balanced way of life. This spirit guide's coming in and it's going to teach you that that's not what you want to be doing. You want to really be here, be now, be present, and be part of this whole awakening in the collective, okay? Because there's still more for you to learn from. Because we have this card, which is very much about, like, this is not a time to try and run away. The time will come when you're ready, I'm hearing, okay? Things are slowly getting to this point of, you know, people being ready to move in a new way and have their life be created in a new direction and do what they want to do. But that's not the time yet. It hasn't happened yet. So the path towards living a more free and enjoyable life is on the cards for you, okay, definitely. But it's about getting serious about what you need to do now, what you need to sort out now. That is the thing that's most important. With the Emperor here, this guide for me is teaching you how to be able to understand what other people are going through, and for you to be able to really let yourself tune into what it's like for them during this shift that humanity is going through. This guide is there for you to be able to, you know, bring light into a room. Okay, so the room might feel like it's so awkward and nobody wants to talk about something, or nobody wants to acknowledge certain things going forward. And there's a lot of energies and conversations that are being felt that are trying to sugarcoat everything. And I think that this is what it is this spirit guide is giving you the fucking fire to bring about what needs to be said and what needs to be spoken about, okay? Because you also have the Justice card here. So, to be honest, I don't feel like this spirit guide is being hard on you. You kind of have to deal with the reactions that you might get from people. And whether, I just want to say, whether that ends up being something that you enjoy or not, this is the only way to get people out of their head and get people to sort of start speaking about what is not right, so that they can leave all of that behind and move on. Because everybody needs to, we have the 10 of Cups here. Everyone needs to start coming back together again as one and start supporting one another. And that is one of the things that you can kind of help everyone with. So this is why the spirit guide is with you. It's because of the way that you are able to show that love and affection for the people that you care about, but also be able to help guide them to release and speak about the things that they're afraid to speak about, okay? So not everyone is able to take on that energy. It's like you are able to take on people's energy and it not affect you on a soul level, okay? Because it's like there's a layer of protection over you that this spirit guide is giving you, so that you can be that light that people need in the world to be able to transmute their own pain. You're not doing it for them, because a lot of empaths do that. They take on the energy and they do the work for the other person, and then they suffer themselves and they have to learn boundaries with that. But this time it feels like you must be someone who's already went through that, or you've learned from it, and now you have a layer of protection that is a guide, that, you know, you have the knowledge and wisdom about what I just spoke about. So now you can do it in a way that is like grounded and very safe for the other person. Okay. What you can sort of do to work with this spirit guide and understand yourself and this journey a little bit more, use your hands. So I'm seeing use your hands. I'm seeing it as being some sort of a DIY project that you can like make. I'm seeing like a snake, maybe making a snake and using it as a representation of transformation, to remind you that you're someone who's able to help people transform, when you do it in a very aware way that there is a being of protection helping you along to assist. So you just call upon that energy to sort of be with you in the moment. But it's nice to have little altars and things to remind us of what beings are looking out for us. As you can see, I have Isis here. So yes, I hope that helped. Also, you can make little plates to burn sage, or to burn whatever it is that you want to burn. But I think there's loads of little like DIY projects that you can do to have fun and get to know the spirit guide that you have. I do feel like the spirit guide is with you just for the next couple of years, and then they're kind of gone. They don't always need to be around. They're just sort of around for this time, because everything is very hard to understand right now, and everyone needs someone who's able to tune into that energy of compassion that the people of the word need. Okay, but that is all I have for you, group number 4. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye.